In this video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about body filler. And the question is everybody says, is it okay to use body filler on a repair? Is it okay for me to have filler on my repair? Because, I've always heard that it cracks and this and that. Okay, so for years and years and years, body men have been doing good body work using filler, even back to the 60s and 70s. And in the most recent years, like this body filler here has flexibility to it, where the old fillers, you could, if it just was so rigid that if it, moved a little bit, it cracked. The reason they came up with a lot of that is because of the thinner panels today versus the old cars back in the old days didn't have the thinner panels, and you didn't need flexibility in the filler. So a lot of people have this misconception that Bondo cracks and filler cracks, and it always is no good. And it's because they were burned by somebody who did it wrong. So if you do your filler over bare metal, any of the fillers pretty much will work over bare metal. There are a few that actually now spec to go over sanded E-coat original paint. A lot of these things like that is in. They're more high grade fillers than they were, and some of those even add flexibility into it so that the panel can flex and stress and still not crack. Some of these ones, like this one here, you put it on a test board, on a test piece of metal, and you could bend it, like I don't know how many degrees before it would finally crack. I mean, it's very, very, very flexible now compared to what it was back in the old days. So a lot of people think they have to get all their metal finished, to get a good job, or lead. There's an old saying, lead is better than Bondo, whatever. I've seen lead crack. So all of it can fail, if it's done wrong. So the thing is you just need to trust the person doing the work. If you need to do your own work and do your own research. You need to trust that person to know whether they're doing it right, they're putting it on over bare metal, or if they're using the correct product. If they're using the old stuff, they have the new stuff that's cheap, and it goes on like the old stuff did. And if it's on an old metal car, it's fine. Maybe on a newer car where you have a lot of movement in the panel, it might have an issue with cracking, the old stuff, where the new stuff won't. So it just depends on the newer technology, I'm going to say, not new product, because you could, they have new products that are out that are the old school style products. So it's all, if it's done right, and if it's on metal, if it's on correctly, if it's on a surface that's unstable, then it's not going to last. And that's where there's this bad reputation with fillers. So anyway, is it a good repair if it's done with filler? Yes, if it's done right. That's my answer. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.